everyone, and welcome today to Contradiction Spot the Liar. This is a video game that uses both 3D animation and real-life recording techniques to create an immersive experience in a murder mystery game. I really like murder mystery games. I like participating in murder mystery parties, etc., etc. So this game should be pretty fun. I've not played it before, I just know quite a bit about it. So let's go. This water's like real vibing. Alright, let's start the game.
My name is Jenks, Detective Inspector Frederick Jenks, and I've been assigned to a last-minute investigation into the death of Kate Vine, a PhD student found drowned at midnight last Friday in a lake in the woods on the outskirts of the tiny village of Edenton. I have until first thing tomorrow morning to decide whether her death was a simple accident or whether this was murder. Kate Vine appeared to the world to be a bright, confident, fun-loving PhD student with everything to live for. However, a history of depression and alcoholism revealed in her medical records suggests that in reality, she had become adept at hiding behind a mask. A lab report indicating a high level of alcohol in her blood, along with the late hour of her death and a lack of witnesses, makes a strong case that this was suicide. But the verdict overlooked some curious details. Why was her driving license found on the opposite side of the lake in which she drowned? Also, there were traces of morphine in Kate's system. Where did she get it? Kate was known to be a free spirit with a nihilistic love of danger, which may, in part, have something to do with a business course called Atlas, which Kate had joined and which she had been attending on the night of her death. Based in a large, stately home on the outskirts of the village, the exclusive Atlas is run by father and son team, Paul and Ryan Rand. Both were interviewed following Kate's death, but neither claimed to have seen Kate after the meeting, and both were understandably eager to distance themselves and Atlas from the tragedy. This isn't the first time that Atlas has been investigated. Atlas and their questionable methods, which many have suggested border on mind control. Ryan is married to Rebecca, landlady of Edenton's village pub, the George and Dragon. As yet, she hasn't been interviewed, though it's likely Kate visited the pub on more than one occasion. One of Kate's friends was Emma Bowman, who lives at Eden Lodge on the road leading out of Edenton Village. Emma was also doing a PhD at the same university, but didn't attend Atlas. Interviewed after Kate's death, Emma seemed shocked and upset, insisting she hadn't seen Kate that night. However, it turned out her boyfriend had. Simon Thompson met Emma at university. After completing his degree around 18 months ago, he went to work at a shop in the neighboring village. He started at the Atlas course a few months ago. Simon insisted that he didn't see Kate after the meeting, but the sergeant interviewing him noted he seemed oddly unmoved by her death, which makes him the first person I want to see tonight. It's time for some answers.
Alrighty. Welcome to Edenton Village. Click the arrows to move around the village. If you see the magnifying glass, try to investigate to see Jenks. Oh, try your investigate button to see Jenks investigate. Okay. Got it. Click the inventory icon to see your collected items, which includes both physical objects and information that has been collected. If you're at a location where you think you can use the physical item, try to use that icon. Alright. Okay, we're gonna go pub. They're closed. I do like the map. The map is very nice. Ooh. Ooh, it's a different perspective because we're walking the other way. I'm a fan of small details in games, so this is nice. I like it. Okay. What do we got here?
Always nice to randomly find a key on the floor.
Okay, we got a key. Huh. Can I use the key again? Oh, there we go.
Wow, isn't that interesting?
Spiritual life usually sounds a little bit suspicious. Right. Nothing here. Let's go to where the body was found.
Looks like a piece of jewelry there, stuck between the boards. Well and truly wedged in.
There's no use for the silver key, sorry. Okay. Well, alright, fine. Can I... Alright. Can't use the key. Okay. Ain't got nothing over here. I've very bad sense of direction, by the way, so every time it flips, turns me around, and I'm like, ah.
Have to come back later, I think.
Do I? Do I? I have a key. Can I use a key? No, I can't. Alright. Oh, eat, eat, eat. What do we got?
Very trusting, leaving a bike unlocked. Looks like homebrew equipment. Ah, this might come in handy.
The screwdriver. Homebrew equipment, huh? Alright, got a screwdriver.
Is it Simon? Yeah. Detective Inspector Jenks. I'm investigating an incident in the village. Could I come in and ask you a few questions, please? Yeah. Thank you.
We can just go through here if you want. Emma's working in the front room.
Hi.
This is Inspector James.
Jenks.
What's all this about?
There was a death in the village. Kate Vine, I believe you both knew her.
Yeah. Do you need to speak to both of us?
I'll just speak to Simon first, if that's okay.
Just come through. Is it okay in here?
Oh, this'll be fine, yeah.
Do you want anything? Water?
No, I won't be long.
Okay.
Your first interview. First, pick an item you want to ask about, and then click Ask to see what Jenk asks about it. When you've heard the reply, you'll see a summary of what was said at the bottom. Alrighty. Clicking any item you've already asked about shows the summary beneath. Now click any reply to add it to the contradiction box. You can add 2 replies at a time. Okay. Now you can start looking for contradictions. Find 2 contradictory replies and add them to the contradiction box. If they go green, sit back and watch Jenks interrogate your interviewee. Okay.
I noticed a lot of bottles outside. Are they yours?
Yeah, I make homebrew.
For yourself?
Well, no, I give it out to my friends and stuff.
I tried selling it at first, but I didn't have any takers, except for James over at Farmhouse. I used to trade it to him for herbs and stuff.
Do you see James a lot?
No, not really.
Whose is the bike outside?
Oh, that's my cousin's. He lent me it. I need to buy a new lock for it, though.
So it's your bike at the moment?
Yeah. There's no bus service to speak of around here, so it's really the only way to get around.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No. No, I don't think so. I've never seen it before.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
So last Friday's meeting, I think.
Did you see her after the meeting?
No.
How long have you known Kate?
That would be when we started Atlas. 3 months ago?
Did you socialise outside Atlas?
No.
How would you describe her? What sort of person was she?
Well, she's talented. She was full of life, you know? Sharp, quite sharp.
Would you say she had any emotional problems?
Her mood could change. And, well, there was the drinking problem.
When did you become aware of that?
Well, she would come drunk to meetings sometimes. She would reek of the stuff. I mean, everyone knew, but nobody really said anything.
So, tell me a bit about Atlas.
Oh, it's just a business management training program for postgrads.
And you started this after you left college?
Yeah.
And it's on every Friday?
Yeah, well, my group isn't doing it this Friday, but one of the groups is.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, I would like to ask about... How do I would like to ask about that, and I would like to ask about the homebrew. Okay, no, that's not... Okay, whatever. Alright, let's go
Thank
to
you.
Emma.
Probably be back later. Don't worry, it's only a few questions.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Simon's homebrew.
Have you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
Me? No. I don't like beer. I only drink wine. I can't stand spirits either.
Okay.
What's the stack of bottles outside?
Oh, that's all Simon's stuff. You better ask him. I don't know.
Whose is the bike outside?
Oh, it's Simon's cousin's. He uses it to get to work.
You know the lock's broken.
Oh, I know. I keep telling him to fix it.
Alright.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
I don't know, but I don't think so.
Okay. When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
It was last Thursday in the college library. I saw her and we chatted for a bit. She seemed her usual self.
What was her usual self?
Oh, just Kate being Kate. You know, a bit wild.
Wild? What way wild?
Oh, she just used to question everything, you know. Have arguments with the lecturers, things like that.
What else?
Kate had a drink problem.
How noticeable was that?
Well, it wasn't at first, but as the year went on, she'd be drunk in the afternoon. But I think she cut down, you know, towards the end of college and when she started her PhD.
Okay. I don't know. I don't see any.
That's all for the moment. Thank you. Best to knock on the window for Emma. Simon always answers the front door.
Alright. Okay, alright. Okay, let's go back to the pub. The pub. Where's the pub? There's the pub. Alright. Okay. Okay. What do I have? Oh, can I use the screwdriver? On the... Here we go. Yes, okay.
Interesting. I thought forensics had checked the whole area. Obviously not very well.
Okay, looks like a bird. Let's go back to the lodge and let's talk.
A few more questions, if you don't mind. Ever seen this?
Looks like, that's my old necklace. I gave this to Kate.
So Kate might have been wearing it last Friday.
Yeah, well, perhaps, but I can't see why. She was always buying new things, you know, lots of jewelry, stuff like that. It's meant to be a bird in cage, but the cage's fallen off. Oh, I'll show you.
Where did you buy it?
I didn't. Some wanted present.
Secret admirer.
Not so secret.
I see.
That's how it should have looked. It's called a freedom necklace.
Do you mind if I keep this?
No, not at all.
So the necklace did belong to Kate. Interesting. I'm starting to wish I'd brought a spare evidence bag.
Okay.
Be back later on, if that's okay. You know what this is?
Yeah. Yeah, I think Emma had one like it. Actually, you know what? Kate had one. I remember because I asked her about it one night when we were all out drinking in college. I was probably pretty drunk.
That's what college is all about.
Oh, wait, but he said he didn't... Ha! Oh. No?
Aha. So how did you know Kate was wearing a freedom necklace 18 months ago? At college?
Well, I knew Kate at college, but I didn't get to know her till we started Atlas.
Right. So you didn't socialise with her at college?
No.
And you didn't socialise with her outside of Atlas?
No.
You didn't see her outside Atlas at all?
No, not at all.
No cheats used. Ha ha!
Simon did know Kate at college, but why would he lie about that? Maybe he knows Kate better than he's willing to admit. 6 o'clock. I wonder if Rebecca's working in the pub tonight. A broken window. Recently smashed by the look of it. Might have to ask about that.
Alright. Broken window. Homeboy really went flashlight or last switch. Oh.
I wonder whose mask this is. Rebecca's or Ryan's? Just looks like junk, but it's too dark to tell.
I need to flash that. Alright. Okay. Rebecca!
Sorry, what can I get you?
Detective Inspector Jenks. Rebecca, is it?
Yeah.
There's been an incident in the village. I'm conducting an investigation. Could I ask you a few questions, please?
Right. Come through.
Thank you.
What's it about?
There's been an unexplained death locally. Not sure if you've heard.
The student?
Yes.
Yes, it was dreadful news.
You're married to Ryan, one of the Atlas leaders, yes?
I suppose I am, yes.
Well, I just wanted to ask a few questions about Kate and Atlas, if that's okay.
I don't know if I'll be able to answer any of them, but sure.
Alright. Okay, let's start from the bottom.
Do you know what this is?
Oh, you'll have to ask Ryan about that.
So this is Ryan's.
It's to do with one of Ryan's methods on the course.
Go on.
Well, masks allow you to play it being someone different for a while. Students find it quite liberating.
So this would be for a student?
I think that one's Ryan's, but students do wear them, yes.
How did the window get broken out round the back?
I don't actually know. Someone said two girls were arguing outside. I found out after they'd gone.
And when was this?
Last Friday, just after we opened, about 6:30. I taped over it until I can get it fixed. We don't want people getting cut and suing us.
Does that sort of thing happen a lot? Arguments?
No, not really. I'm quite strict when it comes to barring clients I don't think are, suitable.
Do you recognise this?
I've seen students wearing them. Has some sort of meaning, doesn't it? I forget what it is now.
Seen anyone wearing one recently?
Not that I can remember.
I really appreciate the guy, like the actor who's playing the guy. He's very fun. I like him. I don't know why I like him so much. He's good at what he's doing.
Know anything about Simon Thompson's homebrew?
Does he make homebrew?
Apparently.
No, we do buy from a microbrewery, but we don't usually buy from kitchen breweries.
Have you seen this before?
No, sorry.
So you didn't know if Kate had lost it?
No idea.
Did you know Kate?
Not very well. She came in a few times, but she was quite a moody person. You could tell she had problems.
When was the last time you saw her?
Friday. She popped in for a minute.
And when was that?
7-ish.
Was she on her own?
I didn't see who she was with. She put £20 on the bar and then left.
What was that for?
A breakage, presumably.
£20? Just for a beer glass?
Well, she was very drunk. She just put it on the bar and then walked out.
Was there a broken glass?
Not that I noticed. But she was a strange girl.
She broke the window and she felt bad. Okay. Okay. This and this.
Aha. So, you said Kate gave you £20 for a breakage, but you didn't have a breakage.
That's right.
Do you think the payment could have been for the broken window? Could it have been Kate who was arguing?
Well, I suppose it could have been, yeah. It could have been Kate, you're probably right, yeah.
But you don't know who she was arguing with.
No, I'm not sure.
I'll ask around. Not realising Kate had broken the window. Rebecca really should have worked that out before now. Unless she did. But why would she lie about that? Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
We're gonna go back to the house, and I'm gonna ask.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Emma about the argument. Okay.
Know anything about a broken window at the pub round the back?
Pub. A broken window at the back. Yeah, I saw it was broken.
When was that?
I was in the pub on Monday with a college friend.
Okay. Those aren't really okay.
Ever seen this before?
Nope, I haven't, sorry. I think I'd have remembered it.
Did you hear about an argument in the pub last Friday?
No, I wasn't there.
You weren't in the village?
No, I went home last Thursday night, actually, to see my parents.
But you do visit the pub.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I know Rebecca quite well. We all went there quite a bit after college.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I know I could have hit Simon, but I
A
missed
couple
it.
more questions, if that's okay.
Alright, Simon.
Do you know anything about a broken window at the pub?
No, I don't really go to the pub very often. I'm not exactly a pub person.
Have a look at this. Know anything about that?
I haven't seen this one, but it looks a lot like an Atlas mask. We use them for some of the workshops and stuff.
Really? How?
Well, you have to say something boastful or arrogant. You do it first without the mask, and then you say it with a mask.
And the point is?
Well, it's easier when you have the mask on, isn't it? People are not as afraid to be free about themselves, you know?
How did you find out about Atlas?
Well, it was advertised. Actually, I think I've still got the... This is the advert that was at my college. To be honest, I've learned more in 3 months at Atlas than I did in 3 years at business school.
Can I keep that?
Yeah, go for it.
I suppose that might be useful as a conversational starter. Know anything about an argument at the pub last Friday?
No, I didn't go to the pub last Friday.
What did you do after the corpse?
Just went home. Came here. Just came straight back.
Thank you. Probably be back later. What do you know about Atlas?
I know that it's a business course. I went with Simon when he first went, but it wasn't really my thing.
How often did you go?
Just the once.
And you decided it wasn't for you?
Yeah, I'd been to something similar, so decided it wasn't for me.
Alright,
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
thanks. I have no more information than when I started with. I mean, I do. I just don't know. I can use this. Oh, interesting. Okay, Kate's argument, the pub poster, a key that we already used, and then the death. Okay. I didn't say I was great at the games like these. I just said I enjoyed them. Oh, okay. Hey, it's unlocked now. Grand. It's a fancy, fancy house.
Ryan was interviewed in the lounge, according to the report. That must be his office.
Oh, Ryan. Hiding from me. Oh.
Who is it? I'm a police officer, Detective Inspector Jenks. It's all right, you can carry on if you want to. I'm just going. I'm investigating a death in the village, Kate Vine. There was a death recently
I knew her.
Well, could I ask you a few questions, please?
Bit dark.
Well, if you give me your name and address, I'll come later on. Where do you live?
Farmhouse.
And what's your name?
Ah, okay then, sir. You're kind of a little bit weird.
According to the map, Abbey Farm is across the road there.
Hello. Investigate.
Picture frames with black painted glass. Very interesting.
Okay, so what's very interesting about that is, okay, the people who made this also created I don't remember what it's called, but Jimmy was the bad guy in it. But in that one, the painted glass was actually a scrying mirror, and that's how you saw a hint to where you're supposed to go next. So I think it's interesting that those are tied in here. Hey everybody, Editor Crab here. So this episode was originally an hour and 45 minutes long, so I decided to cut it down into 3 smaller parts so it was a little bit easier to digest, and because of that I don't have the usual signing off card. So here's my fancy signing off card, and I will see you guys in the next part of this episode. Bye-bye.